Let us start the lecture on generalized velocity. What I say? Generalized velocity. In the previous lecture, we already discussed on generalized coordinate, and then we discussed on generalized displacement. Yes or no? The link is given below in the description box. You can go through it. Let us just start the generalized velocity. Yes or no? Start generalized velocity. Okay. What is generalized velocity? Just generalized velocity. Consider a system of n particles. Okay, there is system of n particles. Let Ri is the position coordinate of ith particle. Okay, that is the position coordinate of first particle is R1, and the position coordinate of second particle is R2, and the position coordinate of third particle is R3, and so on. Yes or no? In a generalized coordinate, what we have? In the generalized coordinate, what is studied in generalized coordinate? We have Ri, position coordinate, is a function of q1, q2 up to qn, where small n is equal to 3n minus 3. Yes or no? N is capital 3, capital N minus 3. Capital N is the number of particles and C is the constant. Yes or no? And the another one is T, time dependent. Okay. Then this we got from the generalized coordinate, and we have also from generalized displacement. Generalized displacement, we can write dr equal to summation over j equal to 1 to up to n, that is dou Ri by dou Qj dQj plus this we got from the displacement, generalized displacement. In the previous lecture we studied this, yes or no? That is dou Ri by dou T into dt. Yes or no? This is the generalized displacement. Then we have to find out the expression for generalized velocity. Here, this one is not the generalized displacement. This one, dQj, is the generalized displacement. Yes or no? This is the displacement in the configurational space. Then just find out the velocity. We know velocity equal to dr by dt. Yes or no? Then what we have to do? Then just differentiate this above expression. Just differentiate this. Let this one is the equation 1. Differentiate the equation 1. Then what we got here? We can write Ri dot equal to dri by dt equal to summation over j equal to 1 to up to n dou Ri by dou Qj. Here you have to write dQj by dt. Yes or no? Then plus dou Ri by dou T. Here you have to write dt by dt. This becomes 1. dt by dt is 1. Yes or no? And this one is, you can write this one as Qj dot Yes or no? Dot indicates change in time. Then what you can write here? Ri dot equal to summation over j equal to 1 to up to n do Ri by do Qj into Qj dot plus do Ri by do T. Yes or no? Okay. Let this one is the equation 2. Then just simplify this equation 2. Then just see what we got here. Just simplify this. Just see what I got here. Just write down Ri dot. Ri dot can be written as summation over j equal to 1 to up to n. In place of do Ri by do Qj, just write down here a small a I j. Where you can write here where a ij equal to do Ri by do Qj. Okay. In place of do Ri by do Qj, just write down aij. Then as usual Qj dot. Okay. Plus just write down as it is. Do Ri by do T. Okay. Then if position coordinate is independent of time, if position coordinate is independent of time, if Ri is independent of time, then what do you have? Then do Ri by do T becomes 0. Yes or no? This term becomes 0. Then what left here? Ri dot equal to summation over j equal to 1 to up to n a ij qj dot. Yes or no? Just see here. Ri dot, that is R1 dot, R2 dot, R3 dot, R4 dot. Yes or no? The position of the ith particle is Ri dot. Then the position of the first particle is R1 dot. Position of the second particle is R2 dot. Yes or no? Here just see j changes from 1 to n. Yes or no? I also changes, and here qj dot. This is a matrix representation, matrix equation. Yes or no? This expression is a matrix expression. You can write here this expression. This is a matrix equation. This is a matrix equation. Yes or no? Then what can I write here? This is a matrix equation. We all know in inverse. Inverse is possible only if determinant is not equal to 0. Yes or no? We know this. Inverse of a matrix is possible only if determinant of that matrix not equal to 0. Yes or no? If the determinant of a matrix is not equal to 0, then the inverse is possible. Yes or no? Just write here. This is a matrix equation. This can be invertible. This can be inverted if determinant of Aij, determinant of this one is not equal to 0. Then what happened here? Just invert this Ri, just take Ri from here to here and Qj from here to here. Subscript of Q changes from J to I. Yes or no? That is Qi dot equal to, as it is, summation of j equal to 1 to up to n. This matrix is inverted, so let's write a capital Aij, where capital Aij is equal to inverse of small aij. Okay, and then rj dot configurational space position coordinate. Let whatever it is, this one is the velocity dot q dot means velocity, and this qi is the generalized coordinate. Yes or no? That is, here qi dot means generalized velocity. Qi dot is equal to generalized velocity. No, this is the generalized velocity. Okay, this is all about the class on generalized velocity. Okay.